Hello everyone, my name is Vent, and welcome to the ABA Draft League Season 4. Now you might be asking, what happened in Season 3? Well, here's the spiel. My Week 2 battle, Dietrich, coach of the Viridian City Vocalists, never battled me until the end of Week 5. That and the sole sake I wanted to keep my videos like Week 1, Week 2, Week 3, like in chronological order. And I didn't know what to do after my Week 3 battle, so I kind of refrained from uploading it. So, yeah, that's what I did. I know I shouldn't have done that, but, yeah, I probably should have posted a video or something saying, hey, Dietrich's not battling me, I'll post it when I can battle. But, now that we're here now, let's get on with our draft analysis. You might know that if you watched the last draft analysis that this is going to be a very, very long video. So sit back, grab some snacks or something, and let's get on with the analysis. Our first pick for OU was one that we had wanted since the beginning of Season 2, which was not even posted on YouTube, and was aforementioned in Season 3 with my Thunderous Therian pick. This Pokemon that was aforementioned that got sniped from us by Dietrich that we have now is Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is one of the many OU mons that gets versatility up the ass. Sporting both pivot moves in U-turn and Volt Switch and many physical and special moves in its move pool. Psst, it doesn't get fucking play rough. This boy can run almost any Z move and catch its opponent off guard very easily. Not only that, but it sports an amazing ability in Electric Surge, which automatically activates the electric terrain. What the electric terrain does in battle is that it boosts the power of electric type moves and allows grounded Pokemon not to fall asleep.
But Joey, doesn't that let the opponent not fall asleep too?
Yeah, well that could be the case, but I really don't have anything set for a sleep strategy anyways. This is one of the very many offensive threats that I have drafted, and I am proud to welcome to this Season 4's Roma Rotoms. When I drafted Tapu Koko this season, one thought went into my mind, and that was that I needed something to synergize with Koko's electric terrain. I knew my one option to fulfill that role. That option was the amazing 170 base attacking Dragon Ice type known as Kyurem Black. As I said before, Kyurem Black sports an amazing 170 base physical attacking stat. However, it is usually run mixed, because its special attacking stats and move pool is just as good. Sure, its only stab physical ice move is Free Shock, but it's another really good Z user. But as Z Free Shock is 210 base power, and almost no Ferrothorn wants to switch into that. Not only that, but it does get Zekrom's signature move. Not Bolt Strike, what was it? Fusion Bolt. Fusion Bolt has 100 base power, and it is further boosted in Koko's electric terrain. Not only that, but it has an amazing ability in Terravolt, making it basically a Zekrom exclusive mold breaker. It is without a doubt going to be a Dragon and Ice type threat that I am proud to have on the Roma Rotoms. Now, after I drafted Kyurem Black, it was basically a branch off of two things. Do I want some defense, or do I want a Mega? Because I know that if I wanted a Mega, it had to have been from OU. And I'm surprised this Mega wasn't copped in the first 2 rounds. This Mega being the Meditating Champion, Mega Medicham.
But Joey, Mega Medicham is only 100 base attack. Why would you pick trash like that?
Not that. Pure Power, its ability, doubles its attacking stat. So, picture it as a base 200 rather than a 100. As you could tell with the 200 quote-unquote base attack, this thing hits like a truck. High jump kicking any other non-ghost type to another dimension. It is very versatile, and though it cannot be a Z user, it sports a lot of coverage moves, like the elemental punches and many other coverage moves. I am very proud to welcome this 200 quote-unquote base attack Mega Medicham as our last OU pick on the Roma Rotoms. Moving on to the UU tier, I was put in a really good position, and I knew I wanted more wall breakers, because I really want hyper offense this year. Not this year, this season, but you know what I mean. And nearly no UU mon describes the term wall breaker like Darmanitan. With its ability in sheer force and a complementing stab move in Flare Blitz, nobody will want to stay in besides Flash Fire Pokemon and Bulky Waters, and you get the fricking deal. It is one of the premier Scarf users in the tier, which is what I was kind of going for offense. It gets other coverage moves too, even pivot moves like U-turn, and coverage moves like Earthquake, Superpower, and many others. Couple that up with an about 130 base attack stat, and you will give your opponents a run for their money. I am very, very happy to welcome Darmanitan to the Roma Rotoms. Our second UU pick returns from Season 3, as we welcome the red scissor thing. You get the point already. It's Scizor. Scizor is a pretty versatile Pokemon, sporting the ability to be able to defog rocks away, as well as being an amazing setupper killer thingy that gets priority in Bullet Punch and coverage moves in Knockoff and Superpower. This might be a very, very short description, but I've explained everything about Scizor to the point that, like, it's a pretty general mainstream Pokemon. But nevertheless, we got our first wall mixed thingy, setupper, killer thingy, whatever you want to call it, on the Roma Rotoms. The next Pokemon, I thought, man, I have enough physical attackers already. With Kyurem Black, Mega Medicham, Darmanitan, and Scizor being on my team, I had to complement it with us all with a special attacker. My special attacker of choice ended up being Primarina. Primarina is the premier, no pun intended, specs user in the tier, which makes it a very, very powerful wall breaker in its sense. I've seen people run Assault Vest on it too. I've seen people run a lot of different shenanigans on Primarina, and I thought this would be my time to experiment with Primarina, because I've never used Primarina too much. Yeah, you get the point. Special attacker, wall breaker, nevertheless, it's what we need here on the Roma Rotoms. We are proud to welcome Primarina. Going into the RU tier, this was the most frustrating part of the draft. I got sniped a total of 5 times in this same tier. I wanted Florges. Florges got sniped. I wanted, who else did I want? Cresselia would be returning from Season 3. Got sniped. Porygon 2, sniped. Shaman, sniped. Now you get the point. I got sniped a lot in this tier. It really made me mad. But we did get one person that I really, really wanted. Person. I called it a person. That's so rude. Did get one Pokemon that I really, really wanted. And this is a returner from Season 3. Your boy, Dragon Thick Thighs, known as Syrup the Goodra. I've talked enough praise about this beast as it is. Goodra has a special defense stat that'll make your jaw drop. Pair that with an assault vest and an amazing move pool to choose from, ranging in physical and special. This could be a good Z user as well. Not only that, but it could soak up hits very, very well on the special end. Special walls was a thing that I wanted ever since I drafted Scizor, and RU tier was perfect for building up my defense, but I got kind of unfortunate in the draft order. That's all. We are proud to welcome Goodra again to the Roma Rotoms. For my next RU pick, I wanted a steel type to complement Scizor if I didn't use Scizor. That steel type is the Blade of the Double variety, also known as Doublade. Doublade, also known as Taste My Blade if you know me that well, gains access to Eviolite as its final evolution is stuck in the Ubers tier. You want to play a game? Try pairing that Eviolite up with a base 150 defense stat. See how physical attackers would like it, if they're not a fire type. It also gets priority in Shadow Sneak and Toxic and Protect to support and Toxic Stall the opponent. Though the strategy of Toxic Stalling may seem a bit newbie for a physical wall, I am still proud to welcome Doublade to the Roma Rotoms. Then came round 3. Everybody that I wanted, except the 2 that I drafted, of course, became sniped. And nothing really opened my eyes more than a certain Scarf user. It is another dragon type with the power of... I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. I'm not saying this attack stat is gently high. It's Tyrantrum. I haven't really played RU much, so I couldn't really see the true potential of this Pokemon until I fought Maticus in ABA. When this thing came in, one of my Pokemon had to play the game of who wants to take a head smash. And it certainly wasn't a fun ride, because that thing was scarfed. And it was head smashing at me like a bunch of Bouffalante. Now you might be thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many dragons are in my store? But I really think Tyrantrum is a more than qualified physical attacker to make up for those 3 dragons that are in my store, apparently. To make up for all the snipage that happened in RU, I was the first in the NU pick. I knew what pick I wanted off of the bat. It was Sydney, not Cindy, the Gastrodon. Though Gastrodon isn't returning from Season 3, but still has a nickname in my mind, it's still the best, if not one of the best, walls in the NU tier. And it is extremely good in draft format, making any water-type stab attacks useless with its ability Storm Drain. It could become a bulky sweeper with such, because I have seen Gastrodon sweep battles after a +1 Storm Drain. It gets a ton of special moves in its arsenal, ranging from Scalds, to Earth Powers, to Ice Beams, to Clear Smogs, to Clear Status Conditions, because we do not like those. But anywho, I think that's enough good for Gastrodon. Next Pokemon on my list is someone that is returning from Season 3. Our boy, Jimmy, the Morphin Man, the man himself. Ditto. I said man too many times in that sentence. As I've mentioned before, Ditto is the Morphin Man, morphing into any fucker who decides to set up on our team. And just might casually sweep them in return. Ditto is basically the definition of Kirby, but let's not get into that right now, because I'm tired. Welcome back, Ditto, to the Roma Rotoms. For our last pick of the draft, I did have a double pick, and I wanted a more reliable defogger rather than Scizor. Maybe not more so reliable, but more so to catch people off guard with a certain move. That Pokemon would be Xatu. Xatu's ability in Magic Bounce can bounce back Taunts, Stealth Rocks, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Me spikes, you spikes, everything spikes, and yeah, just about any status move. It gets the move Trick, which can scout another opponent's would-have been item, and throw many walls off guard by tricking a Choice Scarf onto them. Very evil, I know. But nevertheless, we shall welcome this trusty rusty Xatu on our team as our last pick for this draft. I want to thank everybody for watching this entire video, as you are all choosing to have patience with my squeaky ass voice for the past, let me count, 15.5 minutes as I am saying this. Wow, even I couldn't manage that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am looking forward to uploading more of these videos of the ABA in the future. Of course, my weekly battles and team building videos will still be coming up. Not for Season 3 though, sadly, because it's just about to finish. But once that finishes up, Season 4 will start. You'll know when Season 4 starts because a video will upload. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next episode.